YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Josh. We back up in this thing with another one. We woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High, man. Let's get it, man. When you gonna stop talking and actually go out there and get it, bro? I'm tired of seeing guys, especially guys that I know and that I'm close to, repeating the same thing, talking about the same thing, talking about the same problems year after year after year after year, bro. The same confessions, the same come to Jesus meetings of, I don't know, bro, I'm going to get my life right. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And it sounds all good, and it gets all deep and emotional, and everything, but there's no action behind it. There's no real, true action behind it. It's all just words. It's all just noise at the end of the day. That's all it is. Nothing that you can transfer or transform into results. We do the same thing over and over. How many times are we going to realize? How many times are we going to do the same thing before we realize that if we do the same thing and continue to expect different results, that's actually called being insane, bro. Because you are actually surprised when you get the same result, because you'll sit there, say exactly what needs to get done, and then complain when you don't have the results that you wish you had. But if you're complaining about it, well, why don't you put the work in and actually do the things that you said you want to do so that you can stop complaining about your life? Or are we just bringing up problems, hoping somebody else's actions are going to make our life better? Brother, your life will constantly be hard. Your life will constantly be stressful. And your life will feel like just subpar, not meeting your expectations for what you want to have called a life. But you won't do nothing about fixing it. You won't do nothing, bro. Your life is hard because you do easy things. There is nothing you do throughout the day that is hard. Complaining and talking and just bringing the issue up and saying it is not hard. It's really easy. What you do is you like to chill, smoke, drink, play the game, go to the club every weekend. You look forward to that, and then you complain about not having no money, still living at your mama's house. The girls you messing with, they always constantly making you feel insecure. You feel like you ain't got no confidence. Constantly hating on the man that got that ish on. You know what I'm saying? When he got it going on, whenever he come around, and we know he look cold, and we got our girl right next to him, and we see him, we start her looking at him, and we see him looking at us, and we already know, like, and we want to get mad and upset because he was willing to put the work in. He wasn't with all that talking. He wasn't with all that talking. He was out there about to go out there and get it, and he put action behind it. That's why when you see him and he got, you know what I'm saying, he got them clothes on, right? He ain't even got no designer on, but he look cold in his clothes because he got something that requires hard work and sacrifice. He got that chest poking out, bro. He got that chain on, you know what I'm saying? He got that fresh cut. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he really taking care of himself. You could tell he really puts care for himself and loving himself as a high top priority in his life. You can tell that whatever he puts action, whatever he puts, has a thought in his head and he puts a goal in front of him, he actually goes out there and attacks it with vengeance. See, you get around a dude like that and you start feeling weird and you start feeling insecure and you hoping your girl don't see it because you can see it. And if you can see it, best believe she can see it, bro. And you want to get mad. You want to get mad at him because you was mad that he wasn't sitting there choosing to be lazy, sitting on the game, going to the club, worrying about everybody else instead of worrying about getting his life together. You wish he made the same decisions you did, but he didn't. He chose actually the path that you wish you were on, but you won't get on that path because it's hard. You deserve for people to leave you and go out there and sort out that man. Because he was willing to do something hard while you was willing to sit there and do something easy. I trust him to be able to, you know what I'm saying, carry out a task, or to show up on time, and, you know, be thoughtful, and to prioritize and know what it means to represent yourself in a certain way, and to represent not only yourself, but representing whoever you are a part of, who you associated with. I trust being around him because I know he's going to give me results. Because I see it. Look at how he carries himself. You want to get mad at him because he chose to do something hard while you chose to do something easy. You can't complain. And if you're tired of living your life like that, show how tired you are by doing something about it, bro. Can't be that bad if you ain't did nothing about it. Hey, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm struggling, bro. I don't know. You can't be struggling too bad if you ain't doing nothing to fix it. If you ain't willing to sacrifice some time to fix the problem. Can't be too bad. No, you comfortable. Admit it to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Stop being fake. Be honest and be real, genuine, and just tell yourself you really don't want it bad enough. You want things to come to you easy. You want of them instant gratification type dudes. You know what I'm saying? Ones that got to do something. That if they do something, they got to get something in return immediately. Don't know what it's like to put hard work in and have to wait. Have to wait in silence. Have to wait in isolation. Have to wait until it's your time. Have to wait, but continuing to go out there and watering that seed every single day. Wash, rinse, repeat every single day without getting the recognition, without getting all the, you know what I'm saying, bad, them junks coming around hollering at you, you know what I'm saying? See, you can't go without. You can't sacrifice. That's why you in the club every single weekend, hoping and praying, like, dang, that's why you hoping and praying that she texts you back. Cause you hoping and praying she don't know, find out who you are. And knowing that there's a better option than you. You hoping and praying you can get somebody without you having to put any sort of work into yourself. You're hoping somebody can accept you before you can, so you don't have to accept yourself. How many days, how many years in a row are we going to continue to keep saying we're going to do something and we don't do nothing about it? A man that says he's going to do something and doesn't do anything, I automatically can tell that his word means nothing. If he can't even do what he said if he can't even hold himself accountable, what do I look like holding him accountable? What do I look like saying, hey, you going to come and do this? Or hey, you going to show up for this? Or hey, you can't. He can't even show up for himself. He can't even show up for himself. What makes you think he going to show up for you? What you mean? What you think? Like, if he don't want it bad enough for himself, what makes you think he gonna do it bad enough for somebody else? And then they want to get mad, complain, cry, gripe, say it's unfair, say everybody else had privileges. Say, not everybody got handsome guy privileges. Not everybody comes from money. Not everybody comes from spoon. Not everybody, I come from the struggle. I come from this, I come from that. So what? You'd rather put all your attention and focus onto your excuses and your reasons not to. And because of that, that's why you will not receive the results that you want in life, because you'd rather focus on the excuses as opposed to the solutions. Yeah, you come from that. Yeah, you come from this. But you ain't gonna let it stop you. You're gonna get to the goal. You're gonna get to the money. You're gonna get to wherever you want to get to, bro. That says a lot about a man. That he don't blame his situation as the reason why his life is the way it is. No. He said, oh, this the cards I'm dealt with? All right, bet. I'm finna go crazy with what I got. I'm gonna work with what I got. I ain't gonna worry about things that's not. I'm gonna focus on what I can do with this. I can't worry about going out and spending my money on this and that because I'm focused on doing this. That stuff right there, going to the club, partying, being in the scene, wanting people to see us, wanting to pop out, wanting to flex and everything like that. Oh, no. I'll get to that one day. But I'd rather get to that whenever I'm at peace, whenever I'm comfortable. Whenever my life is good, before going out and after going out. Where it ain't something where I look forward to. or that I need to do to distract me from actually putting the work in, to distract me from actually realizing what's really important, what needing to be done. You ain't missing nothing, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Sacrifice, go a year, 2 years, 3 years, bro. The girl's still gonna be out there, bro. The club's still gonna be out there. You gonna have your shot to have fun, bro. But this process that we're in, where we go out there to distract ourselves from what the real problems is, only just so we can live in the problem, each more and more, longer and longer, year after year, that's not sufficient, bro. I don't want that for you, bro. If you got to sacrifice 10 years, cool. There will be fun at the end of the 10 years. And you'll be able to enjoy it this time. Because you ain't got to worry about the after. You ain't got to worry about dreading what's after. You don't got to worry about dreading. That's why you don't have to, you know what I'm saying, feel like you need to always pick up the blunt. I mean, a lot of us, we want to smoke the blunt and we want to pick up the bottle also we can distract ourselves of what the real problems is, so we don't have to address what the real problem is. Going to the club, going out there partying, doing whatever we got to do to distract us of what's really important. Thinking that just going out there distracting it is what's going to be good enough. The next thing you know, your 30's going to come. Still ain't got nothing to show for your life. Still ain't put no work in. Still ain't did nothing that's extraordinary, that deserves recognition. Where you don't got to hope that you're getting recognition. You're going to get recognition because of the results that you got. And you ain't going to get those results that you got unless you're willing to put the hard work in and sacrifice. Stop thinking you missing out on something. You ain't missing out on nothing, bro. Or I'll say it like this, bro. You ain't missing out on nothing because you can't make nothing out of it anyways. Would you rather look like you rich or would you rather be rich? That's what you're choosing to do. You'd rather look like something as opposed to actually being it. Why don't we just wait until we actually are that said thing? Where we are the version of who we are proud to be. Then that's when we can have fun. That's when our happiness has been earned. Now, I'm not saying now if you had a job, man, you saying I can't do it. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying you got to be a monk or anything like that. You got to cut off this. I ain't saying that at all. But there needs to be clear priorities. Which ones is your priority? Is it going to the club, going out to be seen, all so you can be distracted of what the actual problem is? Or is your priorities based actually on fixing the problem and getting to the solution and not coming up with excuses? Because if your priority was focusing on actually bettering your life, you would know exactly what I mean by, like, bro, it can be balanced. Just as long as you put in that work, put in that, so you can doing those one-day wins, bro. I said it a long time in my video, man. But celebrate your one-day win. Stop looking at it like some big mountain of task, or something where you ain't got to have fun for the next 2 years. No, I'm not saying that. It's got to be balanced, though. It's got to be balanced. We have to have clear priorities of what's important. Once we take care of priority number 1, then we can move on to priority number 2. Once we take care of priority number 2, then we can go on to priority number 3. Priority number 1 needs to be getting our life in the best possible shape, putting our life in the best possible scenario where we can be our happiest. That's all I want for myself, and that's all I want for you. And I know it's hard, and I know it's difficult, and I'm here to tell you that it's going to be hard and it's going to be difficult. But would you rather go through that pain of experiencing and going through something hard, or going through a pain of regret? Having to sit back and look back on your life and be like, dang, man, I wish I could have did it. Because probably your homie, he was probably trying to tell you, come on with me, come mess with me. We're going to get after this. But because you wanted to be comfortable, because you didn't want to transform, you didn't want to go through the pain, now you feel with nothing but regret. Especially when you see somebody else that came from the same circumstances, same situations that you came from. But the difference between you and them is when you over there pointing out the excuses as why you couldn't, they was looking past that stuff, bro. They was like, okay, I don't care about where I'm going. I don't care about where I came from. I'm just focused on where I'm going. I got a vision. I got a goal. I want to get there. I don't care about the things that could stop me or prevent me. Okay, cool. I just gotta work harder. Okay, I'm coming from this. I'm trying to go there. Okay, cool. I just got to work harder. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you. Nobody's going to factor in your excuses or where you came from. Be like, you know what I'm saying? He did come from a messed up situation. You know what I'm saying? He really had a bunch of traumas, and he really, you know what I'm saying, didn't have the right father figure in his life. And he really didn't have nobody that was looking out for him and got him on the right path. Bro, yes, all of that is valid stuff, but that cannot be an excuse for you to just live your life in mediocrity. Because your life is your responsibility. It's not your mom's, it's not your pops, it's not all those people that did you wrong. It's not their responsibility. It's not their responsibility to make sure that your life is fulfilled and that you're happy. No, that's your responsibility, bro. That's your responsibility. Yeah, you've been asked to be here, but you're here now. What you gonna do with it? You wanna sit there? You wanna complain? You wanna cry? Okay, cool. You will complain and cry for the rest of your days, because you'll realize that nothing will change unless you do something differently. Not say something differently, not think something differently, do something differently. Action is what makes results, not words, not thoughts. You gotta put it action behind it, bro. Start now. Start today. Start manifesting it. Start letting the energy exude off of you. Start carrying yourself like it's going to happen. Start expecting it to happen, because you expect to put the hard work in. You're now expecting to hold yourself accountable. You're no longer going to be. You gotta admit, you gotta tell yourself, if I don't allow myself to come up with no excuses, if I stay head down, keep grinding, whether I'm feeling good or I'm not feeling good, if I stay disciplined and I don't let off, how can I not be successful? I will be successful. I will get where I want to be in life. You need to tell yourself that every day. But the second that you don't get that, bro, is when you don't get that is the day you quit. The day you say, actually, I really don't want it that bad. The day where you say, you know what? It's not worth it. The day that you quit, that's the day it becomes a guaranteed no for you that you won't. But I'm telling you, it's guaranteed going to happen if you do not stop. If you keep going, bro, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I read the book Law of Attraction, bro. It was a chapter in there called Law of Vibrations, bro. Talking about the energy. Talking about your vibrational level. If you operating at a high frequency and you believe in positive thoughts and you believe in those positive thoughts, it's going to happen, bro. More times than not, you got a good chance of it happening. If you really want it bad enough and you really put the work in and you really believe you can make it happen, which you should be. Because why put in the work? It'll be okay if you don't believe in yourself. Okay, cool. Don't put the work in. Bro, all it takes is just you believing in yourself. Yes, I know that hard work is going to be hard and it's going to be difficult. But you say, man, I'm going to keep doing it because me doing it, I'm going to get there. You're going to be, once you get there, you're going to be thinking, man, I was so close to quitting. I was so close to giving up, but man, thank God I didn't. Thank God I didn't. I see why it was so hard now. I'm actually glad it was hard. The reason why I'm glad it was hard is because it's transformed me into a more stronger, resilient individual that's capable of more. I'm better now. You know what I'm saying? You know when you go to the gym, right? And you squatting or you doing bench press or your chest start getting really, really sore, your legs get really, really sore. And you just beating your body down and you just don't want to move. You wake up in the morning, everything's so you don't want to move, but you keep moving and you keep grinding. Next thing you know, you're starting to get stronger. You're starting to get better. You're starting to feel less sore. Because you stayed committed, you stayed disciplined, you kept your head down. You wasn't saying, well, I'm sore, okay, I can't go, I'm sore. I'm tired. Or I don't, I'm out of, I'm maxed out my mental capacity. I'm just stressed. Nah, bro. I'm stressed. I'm tired. But let's get it. Because I want it that bad. I need it. I can't leave this life not knowing whether or not I could have got it or not. So I'm going to make sure I keep grinding. And I'm going to get the answer that I'm craving for, the answer I deserve. And I can already tell you the answer right now, bro. You going to get it, dog. You put the work in, bro. You going to get every single blessing you could ever dream for. And you want to know something too, bro? You're going to get more, actually. You're going to get more than you actually can imagine. You may have an expectation. But if you repeat the daily disciplines, I promise you the Most High is going to bless you. I promise you He's going to bless you, dog. He going to give you, He going to take it further than where. Step into His path, step into the calling, get your life together. The Most High did not put you on this earth for you to just live in mediocrity, bro. He has a purpose for you, He has a plan for you. You know what that purpose is. You know what that plan is. It's your instincts telling you what it is. You know what you should be doing. You know what you need to be doing. Don't ignore that thought. Don't be like, nah, I'm not good enough. Nah, that's just a dream. Nah, it ain't no dream. It's a calling. It's a call to action. It's the Holy Spirit telling you, bro, get your ass up, bro, and let's go, bro. Holy Spirit ain't say get your ass up, but I'm telling you, bro, get your ass up, bro. I'm telling you, dog, if you grind every single day, how can you not succeed? And so that's all I got for y'all boys, man. If y'all need a consultation, y'all trying to talk to me one-on-one, get my advice, bro, you can do so. Link down below in the description, man. If you guys need a training program, y'all need somebody to help you get your physical fitness journey started, man, I'm your guy for you, man. Make sure you go ahead and cop that training program down below in the description, man. And if you guys got any questions, you guys got any comments or concerns or anything of that matter, you just want to say what's up, man, you can do so. Click the link down below. Send me a DM on Instagram, bro. I'll respond back to you, dog. With that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'm holla at y'all boys.